Hey, it's Nika from Fabulously Creative here with another December daily layout. And I think this is day 22 that I'm working on. And I did struggle a lot with this layout. I have about 5 pictures to get on this layout. And I also wanted to get this little shine on there that comes from the Maggie Holmes Shine collection. Why couldn't I remember that? And I had a hard time with this layout because I had a lot to fit on here. And I'm just trimming down my photo because I wanted to get it on front of that little pink pocket. And I know you'll see later, I changed the plane a few times. But while I am struggling with that, I just want to tell everyone, ask everyone, how was your holiday? I had a very nice holiday. I didn't do a whole lot. I didn't stress myself out with December daily. The last video you saw, I was doing day 4. So yes, I skipped all the way from day 4 to day 22. But I promise I did do some layouts in between. But I just didn't want to put too much pressure on myself for this December, because I just needed some relaxation and some self-care. And nothing helps me relax like scrapbooking or crafting, and that's what this layout is about. And I'm using this little, it's almost like a library pocket, but it wouldn't quite fit on the my insert, so I'm just backing. At first I punched holes, and I'm just going to back it on something because the holes are punched very close to the edge, so just so it won't tear, I'm backing it on something else. And that pink cardstock I'm using, it's a pretty thick paper. And that little pocket I think I got that from Tuesday morning, and it says miss you, but I am going to cover that up. Going to cover it up and make it all December and cheery. And this video does jump around a lot because I was just all over the place. Mainly because I was just like, I really wanted to fit all my pictures and my journaling for today. So you see, I had 5 pictures plus two little journaling pieces. And this first part of my journaling is just about how relaxing it is to craft in bed. And like, this has been a busy, hectic year. So I just want to take some time during December to relax. Just relax, become inspired. And this project has inspired me because I was enjoying myself, because it's not in the pockets. I normally scrapbook using Project Life, the pocket pages. So this was a very nice departure. This album is the 3x8 album from Ali Edwards, and it did come with the pockets, but I didn't use the pockets. I'll save the pockets for another project. So I'm putting my journaling in, or the second part of my journaling in the pocket. And my journaling just says like enjoying crafting, listening to, I found this, I don't know, they called it Lo-Fi Christmas, but it's like a mix on the Charlie Brown Christmas album. It said drinking coffee or white chocolate coffee, eating everything, and watching Breakfast Tiffany's and Project Life process videos. And I'm turning this, I'm adding this doily to kind of join these 2 pages, to make them look like they belong together. So I turned them over, and I taped some washi on the other side just so it can stay together while I glued the doily down. And I just put it in the middle of both pages, and then I'm going to cut them apart. That way, it gives those 2 pieces kind of a continuation, because they are both 2 different patterns. One has the wood grain, the other one has like that pattern paper. So that's just so the both sides match. And now I'm just trimming it down again. Oh, and you'll notice like each time I back my pages or add something, I do go and punch the holes, and I'm doing that each time just so I don't put a picture or put my journaling on top of those holes and then have to punch a hole through my journaling or punch a hole through my face. I'm just making sure the edges of that doily are glued down. Oh, and that paper also comes from the Maggie Holmes The Shine collection. And on this layout, I use, most of the stuff I use is from that collection. I do add in a few Christmas things just to keep with my Christmas theme. And that picture I'm putting on front of the pocket, that is just a picture of my craft room with my little holiday decorations. And I do edit out a lot of this because I fussed a lot with that little shine and these letters, trying to get these letters in the right spot. And I've had these letters forever. Maybe, I know I've had them over 5 years. So the good thing about working with old letters, I guess anything old, it doesn't really stick. So I can kind of move them around, kind of keep maneuvering them. And originally I wanted the shine to show, I wanted it to show like underneath that library tag, but you'll see I just couldn't get it to fit. Once I got everything stuck down, the shine does get covered up, and I'm just trying to make everything fit. Once I finally had a good spot, I went ahead and glued the picture down, but I glued it down too far down. And I was gluing it a little far down because I also I needed to leave space for my numbers for the day. I don't add the numbers while I was working on this because I kind of lost track of what numbers it was. And this December daily, I don't know, I just didn't stress myself out. Some of the pictures happened on different days. Like, I think after I finished this and looked at the layout in front of it, that's how I realized what number I was on. But like I said, this December daily was just kind of relaxed. Like last year, everything had to be perfect. It had to be on the day that it happened. And also, I have not done like my title page or the reason, my reason why. So I guess I'll do that later. And I want to finish the book first because I may go over the 25 pages. I'm not sure. And I just glued down me time with my little sparkly letters. I think I have those letters are from my first ever attempt at doing, it wasn't December daily, it was a Christmas album. And I bought so many of those letters. So I have had maybe about 6 years. And now I'm just trying to see where to put my journaling. So I put the second part of my journaling behind here. And I felt like it needed something to tie it in with the rest of the album. So I added this little Santa Claus, I don't know, just to make it a little more Christmassy, because I didn't go all out with the Christmas decorations on this page. And because this page was just about me relaxing and doing crafts. And this picture is just picture of my little tray that I sit in bed with. I have I guess it's like a little desk tray. I sit in bed and craft. And I did that a few days this month. Like the layouts that I didn't record a process video, I did those layouts in bed. And I couldn't find any brown paper, so I'm just going to cut this little bag open so I can back this paper. Because I feel like the brown kind of tied that pattern paper had some brown in it, so it just kind of tied everything in. And I was about to stick it down, but I felt like it needed a little something extra. So I added this little snowman, and I think he was the perfect touch, just to remind you that this is a December daily album. This is Christmas. So I think that little snowman added the perfect touch. And I had tried to put him on a previous layout. That's why he is already back on that brown paper. And the last part of this layout, I have to figure out where to put this picture. And I don't know why I didn't think of it before, just to put the picture on the back of the library card. But that's just what I was watching this Christmas season. I finally watched the rest of the final House of Cards season and Breakfast at Tiffany's. Again, I watch that every Christmas, or anytime I'm doing a lot of crafting, I watch that. And that is pretty much it for this layout. Now let's see where it goes in the book, because I was thinking I skipped a day. Like, I'm putting it in the book right here, but there is another day that has to go, another layout that has to go in between these two layouts. And I'm just trying to figure out what day was I on, or where do I want to put this. And yeah, that is the layout that goes in between there. I haven't printed any pictures, but that is it for my album. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.